Maybe in a minute. Morning, church.
Morning.
Where'd Ann go?
Still in her truck.
Well, that's too bad. That's not Ann. We'll get Ann in here for a second. There she is. She's coming back. Well, I'll just look at her. It'll be great.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann. How you doing? Ann, come on up here, please.
Absolutely. Oh, I forgot to shake it.
We're going to praise God this morning, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us what's going on. For those who are visiting, as you may have guessed, either she's suffering from early onset male baldness, or she's...
Thank you, Jason.
It's more shocking if it's her, though, Jason. I'm telling you. Or she's been going through chemo, and it is the latter.
Yeah.
And kind of tell us where it started and where we are now. What's happened?
February 12th, I went and saw a favorite doctor of mine, not a favorite of other family members, but won't go there. Because I knew something was wrong, and I trusted him, and he would send me in the right direction. Immediately, I was sent from his office to a surgeon's office. A biopsy was done, and February 17th, I was given the diagnosis, you have breast cancer. I knew it, so at that time, I was able to remain clinically detached. It was out there, you know. Of course, family members and friends were shocked, and you know, I don't see nobody, you know, crying and sitting in the corner, so nobody was devastated. But I had to wait a while for Medicaid paperwork to be done, and got tired of the waiting. And then when the ball started rolling, it started rolling.
Did they tell you what stage you were at or anything at that point?
No, nobody said anything about any stage. It never has. In my research and reading on this site and that site on the web and such, I am stage 4 because it metastasized to the bone. I had my sister take a picture of the PET scan results, the first one and the second one, and I'm jumping the gun, but I couldn't get them uploaded on the computer. Dang it. Anyway.
We have some computer nerds. We can probably fix that.
Well, yeah, probably could.
Yeah. Anyway.
The first PET scan, in cancer, it metabolizes sugar faster than normal cells. So the PET scan, positron emission tomography.
Wow.
Woohoo, I remember the word! Anyway, they give me radiated glucose and IV, and I'm not to eat any sugar. I have high protein, very no carb diet the day before, so that the body, when it's given this irradiated sugar, the abnormal cells will pick it up. The brain uses a lot of sugar, the kidneys use a lot of sugar, and the bladder uses a lot of sugar. So in the scan, those light up white, just bright white. Those are ignored. Other cancer spots will light up bright white, and the picture of me was polka dotted, nicely polka dotted. It was in my spine, it was in my hips, and one thing they never, ever said, which I found out with the results of the second one, was that it was metastasized to the liver. I don't know if I believe that, but that's one thing that came up. So I went through chemo. 2 weeks to the day after I started chemo, my hair came out, and for those of you who don't know, my oldest is 12. I have 4 kids down to age 7. So we had a blast pulling out Mom's hair. It was quite fun. Yes. I firmly believe that if my children are involved with this, it's less traumatic. I have been honest from day one with them. So we've shed tears together, we've giggled, and I'm now not Mom, I am that bald person. Wonderful. Sorry, my story is kind of scattered and jerky, but that has become my norm lately, more so than before.
You started chemo.
I started chemo. They did find 2 different cancers, so I'm on treatment. I will get regular chemo, and I'm on one treatment for a full year. So no matter what the cancer does, I will finish this treatment for a full year. It's a blessing in disguise. I get to stay home with my kids and concentrate on them. I don't have to go to work. It's wonderful. It's been great. Anyway, I was supposed to do a PET scan on a Thursday, and it was kind of hard. I'm homeschooling Toby. Kind of hard to get the PET scan done, take care of Toby, and make it back to the doctor's office all in this one morning. They called me and said, "There's been a cancellation. Would you like to come in Tuesday?" Yes. And so Tuesday was supposed to be Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, they called me and said, "Sorry, the camera's broke. You can't come in." Okay. Then the Holy Spirit started talking to me. And I firmly believe that the camera went down as a God thing, because there was people that I needed to face and people that I needed to deal with issues of my heart, not theirs, mine. And that was taken care of before the PET scan. And I fully believe that God demanded that of me. That's a harsh way to put it, but He has to demand things of Ann because Ann's kind of a stubborn small. Anyway, that issue was resolved. That issue was taken care of. I had the PET scan and died a million times waiting for the results. I had the PET scan on a Monday last week and could not get the results until Thursday when I went into the doctor. I was scheduled for my 4th chemo treatment. And I went into the doctor's office. They placed I have a port here for the chemo. They placed the IV, drew the blood for the test, and everything is normal. Went back to talk to the doctor. The nurse practitioner walked in and said, "They used a word on you that I have not seen in the 5 years. I can count on one hand the time they have used that word, and that word is dramatic." Whoa, okay. And I could tell, I knew just by her attitude that it was good. They had told me, "You'll have the PET scan. If we like what we see on the results of the PET scan, you'll go to surgery." I was like, "Yes, thank you. Let's get it over with. If we don't like what we see, then we'll do more chemo and that kind of stuff." Because of the camera going down, they had just went ahead and scheduled the next chemo dose. The results, and I wanted to bring the paper because I knew I wouldn't remember it, but it said something along the lines of, "There has been a dramatic response and reduction of the FDG activity in response to the chemo treatment." Meaning, the chemo that I was given, the cancer responded and basically is gone.